I'm absolutely delighted. We're doing a late night recording here. It's nearly 11:45 on Friday evening, and Adam's trying to sort out his own Wi-Fi on his phone. So forgive him for sticking his finger up in front of the camera. But we're delighted to be joined by Adam Keefe, the head coach of the Belfast Giants, and the two latest debutants, Kell, Beattie, and Mack, Stewart. I'm going to go straight to we'll go to Kell first. Kell, yourself and Mack have been working hard since pre-season started. I know it's been you were brought in during the summer. You've got your all your kit. You're turning. You're looking to be professional hockey players and moving forward. But talk us through the last 24 hours with obviously finding out last night that you're going to be making the trip. I'm sure it got you excited.
Yeah, well, it was sort of a whirlwind for myself and Mack, but I was in work last night. I was working until 9:30, and Taff came in. He was packing the gear up, and he came in and told me that they get a night's sleep tomorrow or last night, and I was like, wait. And he's like, you're playing tomorrow? He's like, you kidding me? And he's like, yeah. He's like, do you need anything from the assistant? And I was like, no, everything here. So like, it all just came about so quickly. It was hard to take in at the moment, but it was good in the end.
And Mack, obviously, I'm assuming your dad told you, did he?
Yeah, I was at work as well. Kell and I got a text message just before Taff came in. And it was telling me that if I wanted to play over for today, and I just said yeah. So, but it was pretty good feeling to get the text to come.
Yeah, I mean, you've been on the ice with the boys now since the middle of August, or the start of September. Sorry, obviously it's a huge step up, Mack, from the junior hockey level that you were playing to playing professional and training with the Belfast Giants on a daily basis. How have you found it so far?
Well, at the start, it was a bit tough because I had to skate twice as hard to try and keep up with everyone. But over the couple of months, I'm getting a bit better and I can keep up with the boys now. So it's pretty good.
And Kell, how have you found it again? I know both of you have working two-way contracts. You're with Solway and Mack has played a couple of games with the Leeds Knights as well. But how are you settling in?
Yeah, well, at the start, I sort of found it a bit hard. Like, started training camp and stuff, like trying to stuff compared to the other guys because they're a lot much older than me. And they're a bit stronger and stuff. So at the start, it was a bit hard for me. But as the past few weeks have went on, I've sort of found my feet a bit and I feel more comfortable on the ice with like the lads in general and on off the ice. It's been good.
Adam, I'm going to come to you now. Obviously, you took a decision to bring the boys on board, and I know that at the start of pre-season when you started, the guys who are living local and the ones who came in early, you started to get the likes of Kell, Mack. You've taken a few other boys on the ice at the start of pre-season as well. But what's caught your eye with regards to Mack and Kell?
Yeah, I just think that the pre-training camp skates that we've had, there was obviously Mack, Kell, the Hamels, a few other guys out there that were all skating with us and obviously keeping up and looking the part. So to get Mack and Kell out there with the team was kind of eye-opening that they were kind of keeping up and they were doing all right in the drills and there's been the better part of a month now that they've been practicing with the team and they certainly have helped us in terms of our preparation for every weekend. So the moment we had some injuries here that it looked like we were going to be low on bodies, that it made it a lot easier to call on Mack and Kell to kind of come and help us out.
Yeah, obviously, as I say, you've just touched on the injuries that we've picked up here at the start of the season, and you made that decision yesterday to call up the two youngsters again. What was your thought process and how did you get everything prepared? Because again, it's not just as easy as making the phone calls. It's all the behind the scenes that's got to happen with regards to registration and getting everybody in place.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very last-minute decision. Obviously, we lost Darcy Murphy yesterday in practice. Hopefully, he's back on the ice soon with us. But for now, as soon as that news came trickling across to us that we were going to be fairly short going into tonight and obviously into Sunday as well. So we wanted to make sure that we had enough bodies on the bench that if we lost another one, we certainly have ourselves covered, and also just to get Mack and Kell that quality experience of, whether or not they got a shift or not, they were going to see what it's like on the bench and see it firsthand, to be a part of that team atmosphere in a pro hockey game. And, they each ate some valuable minutes for us tonight, and I thought both did a great job and didn't look out of place out there. So that's great news for us and great news for their future.
Kell, the ferry on the way over this morning, your first bus ride with the boys, and I'm sure there's a wee bit of chirping going on, is there?
There wasn't much. I was sort of sitting near the front because I didn't know where the place itself in case it sat in anyone's seat. So I just sort of placed towards the front way.
And Mack, again, obviously you've had your pre-game nap. Was it a comfortable nap, or did you not sleep? You're just too excited?
No, I had a nap, but obviously it was kind of hard to get to sleep at the start because of the nerves and everything of having to line up for the game. But yeah, got to sleep in the end. So
you arrive in Fife Ice Arena, Kell, and again, 2 hours before the game, and you're obviously the nerves are starting to kick in. You get out there for warm up. How did it feel skating out on the ice with a professional team for the first time?
Yeah, it felt good. It's been a dream of mine since a young age, since I started hockey, to skate out with the Giants, play with it happened for the first time. So it was good. I really enjoyed myself. The experience, great, something that I'll never forget about. So I can't really say much else about it.
Do you remember your first shift, and who was it told you to get ready, get on the ice?
Yeah, my first. I remember quite clearly. Keep ready, keep yourself ready on the bench whenever AJ will call upon you. And then Rob gave them to me, and I was off Rainer, I think. Yeah, quite clearly had a scoring opportunity. Just went off the toe caps.
No big deal, eh? Mack, again, your first shift, you're certainly standing up there. The benches seem a little bit taller as well to get over and get on the ice again. And your first shift of the game itself, do you remember it?
Yeah. As soon as I hopped on the ice, I stepped on, I was lost a bit. I was just trying to process it. And I did end up getting hit 10 seconds, but I got up and drive the net to help for a scoring opportunity.
Adam, that's the thing, taking the hits, the likes of Kell and Mack are going to have to build themselves up over the next few years. With regards to the physicality side of things, there's a huge difference between them playing at that junior level or SNL level and taking that step up to the professional level.
Yeah, certainly there's, you're playing against growing men, professionals out there that some of them, their job is to be physical, and they're not going to take it easy on Mack and Kell just because they're out there. So certainly, obviously, I thought they handled themselves well tonight, and was one of the things that, speaking with Martin Grubb from Solway and speaking with Stewie and Dave Whistle from Leeds about Mack and Kell. Certainly, one of the questions that I had was, can they protect themselves on the ice? And, just obviously I never want to put them in harm's way out there. So I thought they both did a great job of protecting themselves and making good, simple plays. And like I said, they didn't look out of place out there. And that's only great news for them and for us.
Kell, you've got the two-way deal with Solway. Is there a game tomorrow for you?
Yeah, well, I have to play Saturday, Sunday. Kiefer wants me to play on Sunday night or afternoon, so I've had to leave. I was supposed to leave tomorrow to go up to Solway. I'm playing tomorrow night up in Solly. I was be away to Solihull on Sunday night, but I guess I'll be coming tomorrow.
Was he supposed to say that, Keefe, or was that supposed to be a secret?
I guess the cat's out of the bag.
Again, you've got the opportunity for a home debut on Sunday afternoon in front of the SSA Arena. That's going to be an exciting thing for you and Mack.
Yeah, well, as I said, it's been a dream of mine since a young age to play for Giants, especially to play in front of the home crowd. It'll be good. I know they'll be behind us when we're skating the ice, and maybe when we make our first, if we get our first on the ice, there'll be a bit of noise, so it'll be good for the both of us just to play in front of the home crowd. Like I've always been watching them, the Giants stands, so it'll be good to be on the ice for the first time in front of that crowd.
Mack, you've had your dad the whole way through your young career. What was it like having him on the bench tonight with you?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I didn't actually really speak to him, but he ended up here. A couple of taps on the shoulder, said I was doing good when I got on the ice, so good to have him there.
Well, look, boys, I'm going to have a quick chat here with Adam, but I just want to say congratulations to you both. You've made so many people so proud. Getting the opportunity to play for the Belfast Giants it's not to be taken lightly, and hopefully you can work on your game over the next few weeks and months and years, and we'll see that more of you. So thanks very much, and really looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. Listen, I will be chirping both of you from the commentary box, so make sure you're prepared for it when you see the highlights.
No worries. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Adam, I just want to touch on you for the game tonight. What's your thoughts on the 2-0 victory over the Fife Flyers?
Yeah, I thought it was a great road game from our team, especially being short-manned, and I thought for the majority of that game we controlled the game, and it was great to see. I thought we did run into a little bit of fatigue in the third period and obviously some penalty trouble, so we made the third period a little bit harder than it had to be, but all in all, it was a great team effort. And like I said, from Mack and Kell throughout the whole lineup, it was great to see here in Fife tonight.
Look, you've been here. You've been in Belfast now for 11 years, isn't it? 11 years. And you've seen local guys come and go. Well, they've been practicing with you over the summer or at the start of the season, and there's been the odd guy that comes in and plays the game here and there. But what do you think the potential is for the likes of Kell and Mack and even the younger kids that are coming through at the minute?
Yeah, well, it's certainly positive news that they're able to train with us and not look out of place and compete with our players. That's opened my eyes, and there's more than just Mack and Kell out there as well. So there's some good news for Northern Irish hockey here in terms of the homegrown talent. Obviously, they all need to continue to develop and get better and become a pro in terms of getting bigger and stronger and taking that next step to become a pro. But like I said, the early signs are good, and the fact that they can compete in practice and compete in a game like today, and we just hope that we continue to grow and develop the likes of Mack and Kell and a few others that in the future they become regulars.
Sunday again, you have a travel day tomorrow. Preparation for Sunday again against the Fife Flyers. What's your game? What's your mindset? I know you're missing bodies, so you're coming back again, another game at the SSA Arena.
Yeah, I think well, first and foremost, we're low on bodies, but there's no excuses out there. It's a bit of a next man up mentality. So we'll be looking to go home and play the same type of game that we did today and get out of there with 2 points. And I think that's the first and only focus that we have is going home and making sure we put on a good performance in front of our home fans, but also making good choices so that we utilize the bodies that we do have and we don't make it harder than it needs to be.
Adam, listen, again, I know it's approaching midnight here, so thank you very much for your time.
As always, I mean, you're just, you'd never say no when we try and give you a call for an interview. So thank you very much indeed. But in the meantime, folks, thanks very much again to Adam Keefe, Kell, Beattie, and Mack Stewart. The two youngsters made their debut tonight for the Belfast Giants. We're live again at the SSE Arena. Sunday face-off at 4 p.m. Doors open at 2:30. There are tickets still available. You can go to ticketmaster.ie for more information, and we hope to see you there.